Those were warthogs that just off to the right there. You can still see them.
Pupa.
Pumba, yeah.
Some buffalo up here.
Oh, smell that.
Yeah, you can smell them from.
So this is the most dangerous animal in the bush.
Yep. He's got a crooked horn.
Yeah, she is. Buffalo are funny species. They're just like big cows. So females have these funny like little horns like this on the right here, like this buffalo here on the right, and then that's a male on the left. They're bulkier. They've got like a what they call a boss, which is like a very bulky horn. I don't know if you can see the difference.
Yeah.
So you look at her on the right,
Yeah.
and that's a male on the left. He's got this big, what they call the boss, which he'll use for fighting other males like that one that's running across the top there now.
Uh-huh.
So this is a breeding herd, so this is predominantly females and youngsters. And these bulls that are in here are perhaps just keeping up with the herd. They may have mated with some of them. But then ultimately these bigger, older males will leave and form bachelor herds. They kind of stick to themselves. They can't keep up with the herds. They get old and lazy, and so they stay around good water. And
I was going to say they sit in the water holes, right?
yeah, they stay close to water and good grazing because it's just easier.
Yeah. So my husband's going to be when he gets old. He wants to be a bachelor buffalo and just go sit in the water hole and have a beer.
There we go. It's not a bad life. Very lonely.
It's amazing the inspirations that you get when you're on a safari.
Yeah. Let's go forward, see if we can't see some youngsters. So that's what makes buffalo so dangerous, is that these older guys will sit by themselves in the bush, and when you're on foot walking and tracking, that's who you bump into, and then they don't have the protection of the herd, so they feel incredibly threatened. But look at this guy here, he's like caked in mud.
Yeah.
Totally caked.
Obviously been lying in a water hole all day yesterday on his side, and now he's covered in mud.
I love their ears.
You get birds that hang around too for the insects, right?
Correct. You can actually hear some of them chattering in the distance there. It's like, well, they've just stopped now, but they're called oxpeckers.
Oh yeah.
Yellow-billed oxpeckers. And then there's also this bird that's sitting here on the left.
BW Brian, man, BW.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Matt, can I join you with the buffalo from Gonga Dam?
Yeah, I'll make you right a second.